Hello.
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 Mr. Jason?
Hello.
What, you too good for all of us?
No, I just brain farts, man. I can't help it.
He's
quiet guy, but he's an alright guy.
You gotta talk in this house
Jeez,
because you got
man.
yelled at.
I know, right? You got-
Since we
I'm just
came
here
here,
for-
we've learned that he's been beaten,
Yeah.
hit with a bat.
Alright, you see this right here?
boxes of
This is what hit him in the nuts.
Oh.
No.
Webcam.
Oh, okay, hold on.
I want people
God.
to see how bad I get abused just to do the show for that.
This.
I suffer greatly for your entertainment.
I see that.
You're too short, dude. Stand up.
It's alright, I'm short too.
Isn't it great?
Yes.
It's fucking wonderful.
It is.
Especially in my line of work. Being short's awesome.
Yes.
I love being short. It is awesome.
I never minded it myself.
I
can
it must
get through
really suck to
spaces
be tall.
easier.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
No.
Maybe a little. Still shorter than most people.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'5.5".
Yeah, that's about where I'm at.
I'm like 6 foot.
Yeah, see, you're just too tall.
Yeah.
You're just too tall. And whacking your head, going down
I
steps.
do that sometimes.
Down,
with
going
the
down
house.
to basements,
If you
right?
got tall top shelves, I'm good for that.
Watch yourself on the way out.
Yeah, I always hit my head.
Oh my god, up there?
Yeah, there's a lot of crap.
There's a lot of people a lot taller than me, though. That's true too.
Yeah, you just seem to be shrinking lately.
I think I am.
You're shrinking?
Maybe.
No, but because of his tallness, I do remember one time we were working together and he hit a shelf that nobody really would hit. Tall. And I swore he knocked himself out.
The whole building.
The whole building shook when he hit that.
Oh, no.
It hurt.
If you're gonna do it right.
It hurt like hell.
Yeah.
Man.
And I thought it was cool when I walked into a shelf.
Well, that's what he hit. That was funny.
Wait, what happened?
Well, we were doing something, and we were walking away from each other, and he had gotten the best of me, or whatever it was, and he said, "I'm so cool," and he turned around, and I turned around, and I heard, BAM!
Nice!
Look at these
Oh,
scratches.
you
all
You
over
hear
there.
the wall move.
I just swear the building shook. I thought he was hurt,
Nice.
actually.
That is
But no, he handled it like a
No,
trooper,
really
man,
hate
just kept
the way.
walking, so.
Why?
Just threw more candy at me.
Uh-oh.
Well, then what are you doing to get the candy thrown at you?
I'm sitting here being nice.
Maybe she was just being nice and giving you some candy.
At the back.
So
of my head.
I'll give a
She
testament
didn't
that
want
Ed
it
has a
dropped.
very hard head, man, because he cracked that thing hard and he just kept walking. So that was an example of his
I used to
toughness.
close microwave doors with my head.
Yeah, we used to do that.
Yeah, people thought I was strange.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you're telling me if I brought a microwave in here, you'd
Yeah,
close
I
the
would
door?
probably do it. One time I tried to close a big steel refrigerator with my head, and that hurt bad. So that was like the end of that.
What do you do? Like the whole like
Yeah, it was like a
elephant
big.
charge
It was a
thing?
big thing. Yeah, I was just standing there, and I closed it with my head because my hands were full. You know. So, but that hurt bad, so I didn't do it anymore. I cut down on the closing things with my head.
I gotcha. So apparently these two are brother and sister.
Yeah, yeah, me and her.
Oh, yeah? By choice?
Oh well,
I see
So
my
we had-
choice.
I
What?
guess it's not too bad.
Mom!
How'd you guys? Well, I know how you two met. Which one's older? No, from you two.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah, there's even more of us, but only 2 of us in the
Oh,
band.
boy. How many more?
Well, 2 more.
Oh, okay, that's not that. I'm from 4.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. How'd you guys meet?
Me and Ed, I used to work at a convenience store, and Ed used to come in, and I never really liked him actually when he came in. I'm like that, so it takes a while for me to warm up to people. And he used to come in with his friends, and I would be working, so I would just want to get these people out of there. That's basically what. So every time he came in, I knew he was going to look at the magazines for 45 minutes, walk around talking to his buddy. And I just wanted, so that's what they were. They were the guys that came in the store and stayed there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, my buddy'd be stealing cigarettes.
They would be stealing cigarettes while I was making sandwiches.
So it was my job to talk to him while my buddy
I was the whole
stole
setup.
cigarettes.
You know?
You're giving the wrong idea to the children.
Don't steal.
No, this was years ago.
This was years ago.
When they were a
This was
child.
when it was. This was when you were able
Yeah.
to get away with that.
Yeah, they
stuff.
still had
Yeah.
cigarettes out in the main part
Yeah,
of the
that's-
store.
I gotcha. Oh, we're talking.
We're 100 years ago.
Back when they were asking for it.
Right. So, well, he would come in, and then one day he came in with his dad, and they handed me a tape that they did in the studio, and he was in a band called Sweet Sacrifice. Can I mention that? I can mention that, right? Sweet Sacrifice, and he gave me the tape, and I put it. We had an old Coca-Cola box cassette player. And I put it in while I was working, and I thought they were great. So when he came in, again, I wanted to tell him that. He was a great guitar player, I noticed that right off the bat. But I wasn't in no band or planned on being in one. And he came in, and I said, "You guys are great, you should have a singer." There was no singer on the tape.
Right.
And and he said, well, why don't you come down and try out? And I didn't necessarily mean me, but I did go down and try out, and I think I got in the band that day, and then me and him went for a walk, and we recorded a whole entire, 90-minute tape? Just about 90-minute tape ourselves of original music.
We wrote a whole album.
We wrote a whole album, and the first night we met together. I think it was 2 nights later we went, we wrote a bunch of stuff, and we've been writing since we met each other. I never connected with anybody like that, and it was just pure connection when I met Ed. We've been best friends ever since.
Sweet.
And you know, I met Marty not too long after that, and we were in Sweet Sacrifice for a while. And I had left that band. The band broke up, and we started to talk again, you know, because I never really lost contact with Ed, just the rest of the other people. And we started talking, and we got into a band called Neptune, which was a psychedelic band. And I still wasn't playing an instrument at that time. I was just singing. I was always the writer. They would say, you know, you're right. And although me and Ed, and most of the time, would go over lyrics or something, I was always basically branded the writer.
Gotcha.
And then that band left, and I went off and did my thing out. You know, I was working out of state and stuff like that. I wasn't doing anything with music, really. But then I hooked back up with Ed, and we started writing together like we always did, and stuff like that. And we wound up being where we are now.
Gotcha.
Just by keep right. She got in. Actually, after I got back with him in Neptune, he was like, "Well, Marty's going to play flute for us," which you know, I had only known Marty a little bit, and then Marty came in. She played flute. She kicked ass, and then you know, after that, we started getting together. I went away for a long time. When I came back during the 2-month break, because I was a landscaper, during the 2-month break I would come back and I would do a bunch of stuff. Am I going on? Alright. To make a long story short, I would come back and we would record music, and then we just got the 3 of us back together again. We were always really good friends, and that's what we do. We do what we do and we love to do it. So
nice. Yeah, that's all that matters.
That's
right?
it.
That's all.
She played flute at first, Marty.
Yeah.
Then I learned how to play the keyboard. I taught myself, and he's always played music, so he was teaching me how to write songs and play with other people, and it just kind of came out.
How do you go from the flute to the keyboard?
I always wanted to learn how to play the piano, so better late than never, and I don't know.
We used to make these tapes when we were small, me and her.
Right.
We were like 6.
I've heard
and we'd make
The droids.
they were like sound effects tapes, and then between, you know, we would record the pool table.
Really?
I mean, yeah, and then we do like weird skits in between it.
if
like,
you heard it,
Yeah,
you
man.
would be amazed at the
Why
creativity
did you
of
bring it with you?
yeah, we should have brought
So we
it.
have
It was
to have-
100
Definitely.
years
See
old.
shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Shit like that. We'd love to play
Yeah,
that.
that
So
stuff
everybody
was
can hear
real
what's going
weird.
on.
You could hear we sound like little kids and everything.
Anything.
And there's like sound effects from old Atari games and
Yeah,
things like that.
Atari and everything.
It's very creative.
Yeah.
When they realized how old they were and what they were doing.
Yeah, we were the droids then, the droids.
Droids.
Yeah.
Holy crap. So what do you guys got coming up? Any shows? Stuff to
we
look
got-
forward to? Tell all
We
these
got
people
the
where to
bar,
come. Yeah.
that's in Scranton
Planes.
and Plains, and
That's
When?
Friday.
Friday,
What time?
9,
9.
yeah, and
Anybody
then,
else you playing with up there? Just you?
no, just us.
Okay. What else you got going on?
It's us.
The Tudor Lounge in Buffalo, New York.
Saturday
on
we'll be in
Saturday.
Buffalo, New York, which is a real long ride.
If anybody wants to
So,
go.
yeah,
rent
that'd be fun if
bus.
somebody went to with us on that one, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, we got lucky with that. We'll be playing with other bands there, but I'm not really sure about it.
Yeah, okay. Anything else you guys got coming up?
We play a pretty lot. We'll be with Walt Perez making another CD. We also play with a band called The Awesome,
Okay.
and we'll be making another CD with him. We just made one, and that was good. They're always fun shows when we play with The Awesome. We just played there on Halloween,
Sweet.
so that's a pretty good show. That's worth checking out.
Yeah.
We'll be playing that.